All right, Chicago, it is once again time for some playoff hockey. Welcome back, everybody, to the franchise mode here, our franchise mode here with the Chicago Blackhawks here on NHL 23. We are here in 2027 getting ready for our first round matchup here against the Dallas Stars. Let's take a look at them here. I'm actually recording this directly after the last episode because it was a little shorter, got a little extra time. So I am still fresh here for this playoff run, and what the hell is going on here? All right, so first line, Jason Robertson, who I guess they settled on a one-year deal to keep him around for the moment. Him and Rupe Hintz, 93 and 95 is scary, along with Mason Marchment there to round out the first line. Second line, they have Alex Iafallo, Wyatt Johnston, and Klim Kostin. Third line, Jason Zucker, Ty Dellandrea, and Alexei Heponiemi. But then the fourth line, they have Matthew Semenoff, 73 overall. Braden Dubé, a 65 overall with the quick draw, which is funny. And a Brady Bernie, probably one of those. I'm going to say Bernie. A 61 overall, a AHL level talent playing fourth line. So that is interesting. Defensively, they have Mira Heiskanen, Artem Grushkinov, Gustav Lindstrom, Dennis Chalowski, Gregory Fawcett, and Gavin White. What the hell is Dallas doing? I don't think they have enough money for anybody, but they don't even got a minimum contract guy down there. They have a 63 on defense there. And then in net, no surprise, Jake Ottinger, who is pretty scary to go against in the slow sim. He had a great year this year, of course. That's right, a 920 save percentage. So it's all going to depend on him, I think, for this Dallas Stars team. But that is a very interesting lineup. I don't know what they're doing there. And and one thing I forgot to go over last episode was to see how Leonov did down there in the AHL. So let's see if I can find him here. He'll probably be down here because he only played there a little bit. But okay, he had 13 points in 18 games, which isn't bad. He had 9 goals, which is good to see. So did they end up making the playoffs as well? 36, 30, and 6, and they are not in the playoffs. Okay. So, unfortunate there. If we need to bring him up, we will, just to make a change there and on any of the lines. He does have X factors, which could come in handy. But I'm going to stick with this team for now. I know they had a bit of a rough ending there. But we'll see what happens. I'll actually bring him up here real quick just in case we need him, since the AHL team did not go anywhere this year. I'll go ahead and bring him up. And then, like I said, if we need to slot him in anywhere, we will do accordingly. And they actually won 10-0 in their last game, which is pretty funny. But we are not worried about that right now. We are concerned about the Dallas Stars. So let's go ahead and jump into game one here at the United Center. First period underway, and let's see what happens. So, first period, a 1-1 split. Okay. Oh, their worst overall players scores, and then Max Jones. So both fourth line left wings getting a goal there. Shots are 10-9 there, so pretty even. Second period is once again 1-1. Shots are 21-20. So whoever wins this period is going to win the game. Third period, the next goal could be huge. Hasn't been a lot of scoring in this game. We have a lot of top end talent that should be able to do that, but of course, Jake Ottinger, a very good goaltender in his own right. So it's going to be a little tough here as we are 5 minutes away, and Gustav Lindstrom gives them the 2-1 lead. We need a late goal here. Can we get one? No. Jason Robertson, the empty netter, and we go down 3-1 in the first game. Not a good start. And just as I feared, Jake Ottinger with an incredible game, 33 saves, a 970 save percentage. Can also play good as well, but we got out-goalied there, so that sucks. Max Jones, the guy who could have been swapped, gets our only goal in that game. So, hopefully we can shake that one off, but I don't want to panic yet. So, game number 2, let's just get right into it. Shake that one off, forget it happened, and let's start lighting up Jake Ottinger. First period, all right, there we go, good start, 1-0. Shea Theodore from the back end. Shots are 10-10 even, so hopefully we can continue this momentum into the second. So, second period, there we go, 3-0 to Brinkett and Max Jones again. Good to see. So, yeah, and shots are 21-17 in our favor. We just got to hang on here. So, here we go, third period. A 3-0 lead for the Blackhawks. Another one could be huge, and that is exactly what we get. Kevin Korchinski, and a good thing he did score that because Rupe Hintz answered right back. And there, yep, power play goal for Mason Marchment. Here come the Stars. 10 minutes left. We can use another goal for insurance. I know 5 is asking for a lot, but 4 minutes left. Can we hang on to this lead? And yep, Kasparaitis, the empty netter. We will take game number 2 in convincing fashion. 5-2 final score. Well, I guess I can't say that. They were coming back at the end, but a good win for us nonetheless. Kasparaitis and DeBrincat, a goal and assist each. And that is game number 2 for us. So beautiful. We get that game back. We really, really needed that. Absolutely. So now going back into Dallas, they did steal one from us, but we do have the last game in our favor. So let's see game 3. Going to stick with these lines. And yeah, hope for the best. First period in Dallas. Oh, God. All right. Fucking God. You got to be kidding me, dude. The 60 overalls are scoring short-handed goals nonetheless. And then Jason Robertson showing that he is one of the best players in the league with 2 there. So we are down 3-0 early here. Second period. Can we make the comeback? Oh, Lord. Dude. Everyone on that line scored. This game is awful. I'm just straight up, this game is awful. Let's just get this over with. We get a couple there, but this game is fucking trash. That pisses me off, to be honest with you. Look at this shit, dude. You can have a whole team of 90s, but look at this. Look at this, dude. And they're playing 4th line minutes. Don't get me, like, look at 2 goals, a goal and assist, and a goal in 3 games from this fucking line. 61, 65, and a 73. And they're plus 2, plus 3, and plus 2. This game is a joke. This game is an absolute joke. Ottinger playing good there. So we might have to make a line change here. Down 2-1 now. Let's see what's going on with our team. First line, Catone has 2 assists. They are a minus, though. Second line is not doing anything. No points from anybody on that line. That third line is playing great, and so is the fourth line. So that second line has got to change. Let us move up Pavelski. He had a great regular season. And I'll keep Kane. Newhook just has not played good in the playoffs. I'll move up Nazar as well. Hopefully that'll get these 2 going here down here with Caswell. And then Jones has played great, so I have no reason to take him out. But Newhook, you're going to be in that hot seat, buddy. You got to start performing in the playoffs if you want to stay on this team. Defensively, that top pair is not doing great, and everyone else is doing good. Okay, let's try. Yeah, we can try Pelech on that top pair, and then yeah, that bottom pair has been good for us all season. So we'll see if that works out for us. Comesso, okay, that might be our issue. Comesso is playing like shit. 886. We just cannot get goaltending in the playoffs. So we're going to start Benner here in game number 4. Might have wanted to do that in game number 3 as he got lit up. But it didn't seem like an issue before. So we'll see here what happens. We absolutely need to win this game. Going down 3-1 is not going to be a good look for us. So here we go, game number 4 in Dallas. Yeah, we need a spark here. First period. 3-1 lead for Dallas. Zucker, Wyatt Johnson, and Delandria. We just can't get goaltending, man. I don't know what to do. Korchinski gets one on Ottinger. We need something here. Second period. And that isn't it. Grushkinov for them. A 4-1 lead for the Stars going into the third period. And this is not looking good for us. Okay, Max Jones. What a playoff performance he has had so far. If we can get on the quick one here, power play. Yeah, we don't get one there. That's huge for them. Under 10 minutes left. And there you go. Klim Kostin puts a nail in the coffin. A 5-2 lead for Dallas. And they will take game number 4 as well to go up 3-1. And the story for our team is our goaltending. We just cannot get goaltending. I don't know if we... I just don't know. Maybe we need to sign one of these 80 overall goalies, which is so stupid. God, we have all this talent on this team just to have it thrown away by these goalies. It's so... Wow. What a great performance by Benner there. And that is... Dude. I am speechless. I'm stuttering so much looking at this. A 19 goals against average? Holy hell. He made 4 saves and gave up... He gave up 3 goals on 7 shots. That is atrocious. So we're just... I mean, who is in the AHL? We have Lindbaum and Portillo. Lindbaum with a 912. Portillo had an 894. Do we start Carl Lindbaum in? I mean, I'm panicking. You're down 3-1. I mean, I don't know what to do. Comesso an 893. I mean, I'll just give him the chance. If he screws it up, then I don't know. I guess that's how we go down. And then any more panic moves on forwards? That first line, I mean, they haven't been great. Kane's got nothing. All right. All right, Jones has 3 goals. Let's move him up to the second line. Caswell can play on the fourth. Newhook had an assist in that game. Do I put one of these? Maybe put him over there and then bring in Leonov? Gets rid of the minus at least. I don't think it matters for the slow sim, but yeah, we'll give Leonov a chance here. I'll just trust in our first line to get it going, and then Max Jones has played great for us. Pavelski's played great. So I think we'll leave it at that. And then, wow, Shea Theodore's a -6. All right, he has to be... Casper is a +4. He's going on that top line. We could just bring back the pairings, but I think I want to put Seth Jones probably with... No. I know Theodore's having a tough series. I don't want to put him on the third pairing, though. I don't really with Korchinski either, but... Yeah, that pairing's been good anyway, so we'll just swap the 2 pairings completely. Cass Bryce has played really good for us, and then, yeah, we're just going to give Comesso the chance there. So game number 5, we are back in Chicago, but we are down 3-1 to the Dallas Stars, so this is not looking good here. But we just need something. We just need to get a game to get us back in it. So first period here in Chicago, and... Oh... Gotta be shitting me. Comesso gives up 2 goals on 9 shots. Johnston and Delandria for them. I don't know what to do. Second period. All right, we get one. Max Jones. My God. We might have to bring this guy back for next year. Absolutely incredible playoff performance. I move him up and he still does good. Because a lot of times when you do that, they start to trail off. But he gets a goal there early on Ottinger. Third period. All we have to do is win this game, and we have a chance in this series. A power play early, it goes nowhere for us. Shots are dead even, and then Miro Heiskanen. Holy hell, we can't even score. We can't stop the puck. We can't do anything. 3-1 for Dallas. Under 10 minutes. 5 minutes left. And are the Dallas Stars going to beat us in 5? It's looking like it. Yep. Fawcett. Holy hell, this game is bad. That is a great way to troll us. Fawcett, I think that's their defenseman, who's like a 60. That is... I don't know what to say. A 4-2 loss. Bedard gets one late, but not... it was too late. Ottinger played amazing that whole series. We could not get a good goaltender. We just could not get good goaltending. And we go down to 5 against Dallas, which is crushing. Yeah, these 2 I think are done. I don't have any reason to bring either of these 2 back. Yeah, it's just we couldn't get goaltending. And then offensively, I mean, Catone 2 assists. Bedard had 4 points, not bad. 5 points for... Yeah, Max Jones carried our offense, essentially. 4 goals. And Kane, I mean, I know it's asking a lot of him, but if you're going to put up 70 points in the regular season, you got to do something. He's been good for us in the past, so I'll give him a pass on that. And just said pass twice in a row, but... Yeah, and then Newhook. You have to do something in the playoffs, dude. You might have to get traded. I mean... We might have to take advantage of his good season. Lenny did not play good at all either. Caswell was a +3. Sissons didn't do much. Leonov only had that 1 game. And then, yeah, Shea Theodore was a -5. Kasparaitis did good at least. But, yeah, I mean, there just wasn't much good for us in that series. And, yeah, we need a goalie. That is what we need to address. I think... I mean, we might have to go after like a super high overall goalie with X factors, because that seems to be the trick for Ottinger. We just have to get the right one. I mean, look at what he did against us. A .923 save percentage, yep. And I think he's going to win the Vezina this year, too. So we might have to target somebody like Jake Ottinger if we want to. And look at that. He is a pending free agent. So if Dallas, they already had cap issues in the past with Robertson, maybe we just, get the guy who beat us there. So take a look. Dustin Wolf is out there. He might be RFA, though. There's Tristan Jarry. But yeah, I mean, Ottinger would be the target. So, and if you look at this free agency class, we got Kucherov. Robertson would be in UFA this year, I believe. Quinn Hughes is out there. Wow, this is looking like a strong free agent class, potentially. So, yeah, I think it's time that we get to the off-season. I don't have anything else to say or do about this. And yeah, as I said, let's get to the off season here. Another disappointing year for us. So potentially some major changes coming our way, as the draft class is looking pretty average for this year. No franchise players, no high elites. I'm not concerned with any of these guys, though. I mean, we do have. Well, I'm concerned with the later draft because we have our pick and St. Louis's pick. So we will have to take a look at that when we get there. But yeah. Maybe there's another low elite that we can grab up. It's not looking like it, though, at least off of this scouting. There's some like, this guy's NHL ready at top 6 with a superstar ability, not bad. So yeah, there might be a couple picks here, but either way, I'm not worried about that. I want to see what kind of overall jumps we have and what kind of moves we should make. I think Newhook might. Our goalie situation is completely out of open-ended because I don't think either of those two are going to come back. So if we can trade the rights to Comesso, which I don't think is going to have much value, I will do that, as the New York Rangers are Stanley Cup champions this year. Before we get to the draft, we will do a season wrap-up here with the awards and all that stuff. Anaheim wins the draft lottery, jumping from 4 to 1, and Minnesota loses, jumping from 1 to 3. So, and also, I completely didn't even think about this. Did we just see Patrick Kane play his last game as a Chicago Blackhawk, as well as Joe Pavelski, who has been a huge part of this team? So, let's see here what happens. And, wow, neither of them retire? Am I saying this right? Yeah, neither of them retire. That is crazy. Pavelski's like 42. Damn, I thought for sure at least one of them were going to retire this year. Okay, that's very interesting for our team coming up. So I don't know what's going to happen there. They might have to move out. I mean, unless like Pavelski wants to play fourth line or. So let's take a look at our team though. So Bedard's in a 95 still. Shea Theodore up to 91, which is good. Catone at a 90. DeBrincat 90. Korchinski's up to an 89, which is good to see. Where is Newhook? He's an 86, still has that top 6, but it might be time for him to move out. All these guys, Caswell's up to an 83. Wow, Kane dropped down to an 83 himself. So he might, he does want an extension. He does want a bit of money, but he might only play third or fourth line. Where's Pavelski? He is an 80 at 42, which is crazy. But with the X factors, he's still got a decent amount of value to this team. He might be our fourth line center for next year, depending on where we are, though. And Max Jones, I am definitely going to give you a contract, even if it's just for 1 year. Yeah, I'll give you what you want. Like, you are coming back for that playoff performance. You've definitely earned it. Yeah, Comesso is up, and we are definitely going to trade his rights at the very least. And I mean, it's not great asset management. Goalies don't have too much value, so it's not a huge deal, but yeah. We will save a lot of cap with Kane not wanting that much money. Pavelski also, well, he's not making, he actually might want, yeah, it's about the same amount of money there, but we do have to sign Lenny here and Nazar as the two big ones, and Willander, who wants a bit of money, and I would love to keep him around, but we can't afford this price point for a third pairing defenseman. This is where we start to have too many assets. But what does Nazar want? He does not want a lot of money. So I'm willing to give Nazar a big contract. He's improved. I mean, a 2-point difference there. He's been pretty good for us. He might jump in the offseason. I don't know if we'll have room for him in the top 6. So what I can do, because what does he want for 8 years? Like almost 4? Yeah, 4 mil. I'm honestly, that's not a bad contract even for a third liner. If we give him like 3.75, I'm definitely willing to do that. I'll give him 3.8 there just to make sure. But yeah, I'm fine with that. That's definitely a tradable contract if we need it to be. So I'll go ahead and offer him that. What does Lenny want? I know he was looking for big money before. Okay, 8 million. I'll wait till after the draft to see if his price point changes. And then, yeah, Willander, we might have to qualify. Kane, now he didn't play good in that last playoff series, but I mean, what are we looking for forwards? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll count Newhook because of his roster spot, because we'd be swapping him for a second line replacement, or we'd move somebody up. 6, 7, 8, maybe 9, 10, 11, 12. Sissons is down to an 80. He might have to walk, to be honest. Yeah. But then I know we have, who do we have coming up? That low elite? Yeah, Basilva, he might make a jump. Poroshkov looking like he might be ready. We have some other guys down here, but yeah, I mean, we probably could find a spot for Kane. I might wait until free agency to sign him just to see what's out there, and if I have to pay him a little bit more, because we're only going to sign him for a year, and we should have the cap space, but yeah, I think we'll look at that after the draft again as well. And yeah, did Dallas ever extend Ottinger? No, he's still a pending free agent. He's actually up to a 93 overall. So, like I said, he might be the big target this year for us. And they actually offered, yeah, look at, they've already offered Robertson an extension, and they already don't have any money. Yeah, so, I mean, it's looking like Ottinger might be available, so that will be something to keep an eye on. We'll wrap up this season with the awards. Let's see what all went down. So we know the Rangers won the Stanley Cup, and they actually met up. Oh, Dallas did go on a Stanley Cup final run, so at least we have that we can pat ourselves with. But regardless, losing to 5 games after that season is nothing but disappointing. So Art Ross Trophy going to Connor McDavid as well. No, the Hart actually goes to Jesper Bratt there. James Norris goes to Miro Heiskanen. Lady Bean to Jack Hughes. Calder to Chaz Lucius, however you pronounce that, in Carolina. Conn Smythe going to Adam Fox. The Vezina, of course, yep, Jake Ottinger did take that home, as well as the William M. Jennings. Bill Masterton to Ryan O'Rourke. Easy to say there. St. Louis's coach with the Jack Adams. Frank J. Selke going to Bo Horvat. The Ted Lindsay going to Jesper Bratt, and then the Maurice Richard going to Nathan McKinnon. So Edmonton just couldn't get that three-peat in there, even though McDavid led the league in points. Where did they make the playoffs? I'm guessing they did, right? Yep. They actually made it to the conference finals, but lost to Dallas there in 6. The Rangers beat the Devils, Islanders in 7, the Bruins in 5, and then Dallas in 5. So pretty convincing run there from the Rangers. So yeah, that's how the 26-27 season wraps up, and we are now here at the draft. So let's hop into it here. Definitely some potential major changes going on right here. So first of all, do our goalies have any? So Comesso does still have some value. We can get 2/3 and I'm sorry. Oh yeah, because it's signing rights. Do we want to bring in Alex Ovechkin? I mean, shit, they offered this to me. He's still an 87. I wonder how much money he's looking for, but I mean, I'm good with the 2/3 on its own, and then we can have the signing rights to over here. Where is his thing? He doesn't have an extension, right? Nope. So this is hilarious. Yeah, coming off another 90-point season. I mean, I feel like I know the signing rights thing. He doesn't have much value. I mean, even if he plays on the third line, and Kane, I mean, if Caswell isn't ready for the second line next year, or Nazar, and Ovi might slot in there. So yeah, I think we'll do this trade. Thank you, Edmonton, for that. If you guys think you got fleeced, or we got fleeced, I don't know about that. So we will have exclusive signing rights to Alex Ovechkin. They get a goaltender, which it looks like they have needed. And then Bennington doesn't have really any value, but I'll see if I can get anything for him. Portillo there actually has some value. No offers there. Portillo has value for whatever reason. I mean, he didn't even... Oh, it's because of the X factors, I betcha. But, and there's no trade, so we might keep him around anyway. So what kind of trade value does Alex Newhook have? Yeah, he's definitely dropped off a little bit there in value because of that potential drop, and the fact they never got that boost from 86 definitely didn't help. What are we being offered? Definitely not that. So I'm thinking, though, I'd give up, like, Newhook and a first for, like, a very quality second-line center. So we'll see if there's anybody on the trade block that we are interested in. We are looking for a second-line center, of course, and a good one at that. There might be some options in free agency, too, so we could hold on to Newhook for after the draft. Yeah, that might be a better idea, actually. Even if there is a good option out here, we can hold off till after the draft, see if there's anybody we can sign, and then flip Newhook for just some assets, potentially. But yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything really out here regardless. Let's see if I can skim through these teams before Anaheim makes their pick. And yeah, it looks like I will. Yeah, so there's not really anything too interesting out here on the trade block. So let's see what's out here. So we have the 22nd pick, which honestly might even be our pick, or maybe 26 is ours. But we have our 2 first-round picks here. I know we had, yeah, three years out for this guy. There was that, this guy might have a zone. This is a weird player. 4 years out, but he might have a zone ability. He actually might be somebody we want to target. But we had that, yeah, was it this guy? Yep, NHL ready. A top 6 there. There's 2 of them. There is 2 of them. There's also, Pentakainen, who might be decent as well. He might just be a top 4, though. There was Hindi, too, yeah. So there are some decent options here. Zaner as well. So we can't really go wrong here. It's just about what would be the best pick. This guy, though, was interesting to me because 4 years out at 18, this high up, but he might have zone abilities. Like, that's pretty interesting. Is there any teams trading their second-round picks, like, early on? Not till Vancouver, which would be, what, 39? Or 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. Is that too late into these guys? So if we wanted to get... Like, let's say I wanted to pick this guy just based off his intriguing, like, status. And then we pick... Yeah, we would miss out on one of these 2 at 33 and 34. Is there a big value difference between... Because I know, like, Colorado wanted to trade their pick. So there's the value for that pick. And then Vancouver's second. Is there a decent value gap there? I don't think it's too bad, right? I'm gonna do that one more time just to see. Yeah, it's a little extra. What do we have to trade here? If we even want to do this. Definitely not. No. We could swap this guy, because he would be an upgrade. Where does that put us? Not bad. We should have a lot of picks this year, don't we? Yeah, so we can swap... Let me actually check first to see what kind of other guys are out there. So we're going to call timeout here real quick before I forget. Because this guy's kind of interesting me. Let me pin him real quick. And then I will pin these 2. No and no. And then this guy might be good. This guy might be good. And this guy is Zaner, Hargrave. Don't know enough about him or him. Alright, but let's look to see if there's any... This guy is a gem, but he might just be a low 6. 3 year. This is a 3-bar low elite, so there's some potential low elites here. I'll mark all of these guys. Pulisic actually has a superstar ability, potentially. There's a lot of potential low elites right here. Usually the ones that you can see that have a zone ability, though, are the ones you want to go after. So yeah, there's actually a lot of interesting picks that we could make here. And it's gonna be hard for us to make the perfect picks, too. Another potential low elite. Yeah. I'm looking to see if any of these low guys have any X factors, because that usually would be a sign. Coleman, yeah, he could be medium elite or medium top 6, 5 years out. Actually, we don't know enough about him, but yeah, let's see if there's any. Let me sort by potential really quick, see if there's any confirmed low elites or anything. This guy, oh, we already marked him, okay. There is one confirmed, 215, so that is like way, that's like a 6th round pick, isn't it? Let me go back to this trade screen with Colorado. 215, what do we, oh yeah, yeah, we can make that pick with our 6th round pick. So I think we can give up like a 4th in this deal if we needed to. There's enough guys out there to target. So that actually, we might even, whoop, I got rid of the wrong asset there. We might be able to get away with this for a 5th. Hell, maybe a 7th. So I'll try this first, pop up in the 7th. That doesn't go through. How about for a 5th? That go through? No. Alright, I'd still go with the 4th because this is definitely an upgrade. Too far off? Okay, yeah, I figured. So a 3rd round pick, yeah, that should be fine. Give me like a 5th back, just because I'm stingy. Nope. Alright, how about just straight up those 2 for the 5th? No, damn. Alright, I'll add in the 7th. And there we go. Alright, so we get that other 1st round pick from Colorado. I know we're already overloaded with prospects, but yeah, I don't know why, but I just feel like this could be an interesting pick here. The chance of the zone ability is definitely, I mean, it could be like, you know, clickbait or something. Let me make sure none of these guys, I mean, this guy, Owen McLeod, might have a tape-to-tape there, but yeah, I'm gonna go with Petit here. This could be, you know, just jumping the gun here, but I don't know. I feel like he could be pretty good. So let's go with Maurice Petit here, see if he's anything. And wow. All right. Well, my gut feeling actually worked out. And look at that. A zone ability of Crease Crasher, Truculence, and Big... Wow, this is a great pick for us. Wow, we have prospects up the ass right now. So we are looking great for the future. I mean, which is good, but on the same flip of the coin, we have not done anything yet, which is pretty disappointing. And then, yeah, we definitely want to go with the 2 NHL ready guys, I would think. Although Pentikainen is looking decent, but I'm going to think he might be top 4. So I'm going to go with the 2 NHL ready guys right here, McAllister and Persaud. So first up, we're going to go with McAllister, who is a 79 overall already. He can definitely at least make the AHL roster. And then with our next pick, we're going to go with Aiden Persaud from Flint, who is a 77 with Unstoppable Force. Did this guy have any? Yeah, he had Make It Snappy. So those are 2 good picks again for us. And then we have another pick, 44. So I want to see what that defenseman was. Brooks here was a low elite, so a good pick here from Florida. And Pentikainen was, yep. He does have a couple of superstar abilities, but I like the fact that our guys are higher overall, and they still have an ability each, so that is good for us. And then any other steals here late in the 1st round? Anybody we missed out on? I'm very happy with our picks. I went out on kind of a limb there with Petit, but I knew that zone ability potential just... I knew there was something there, so I'm glad that we made that pick, definitely. And now here we are at 44. What's our next pick after this? 58, okay. So we'll keep that in mind. So in this range, it'll be these four right here: Hargrave, Pacioretty, Tallinder, and Boro, and Wyman. And then, and even Polasek, Tavares, oh, this is gonna be tough. 3-bar. These guys are gems, but I don't know how accurate that is. So we know this guy is top 6. He's 4 years out at 17. I think I'd rather go take a chance on a low elite. I think we've had a good enough draft that we can start taking chances. So we'll take him out of there. And then Polasek does have that ability. Potentially. Wyman. I mean, do we just go with the most likely outcome? Pacioretty 3-bar at low elite? Doesn't always work out good there, but I mean, he has the best chance. So I think we'll go with Pacioretty here. It might be a low top 6 or a low top 4, and that's what it is. Okay. So a bit of a miss there. We'll see if we messed up. Doesn't look like it. Pretty similar players. So yep, Hargrave. Oh, well, I guess he was the safe pick. So Hargrave there's 60. And this guy also a top 6. So a bit of a miss there, but there was nothing too, crazy. Regardless. So 58, and then we have 72. Okay. So maybe we go with the guy with the ability, since that the first strategy didn't work. Tavares is 3-bar, low elite, and he has an ability. Yeah, he might have been the better pick regardless. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go with Tavares here, see if that works out. A low 4, so not really anything there again. And then if there's a low elite, then who was that? Oh, we already seen him, Brooks. Yep. If there was a low elite, then I might feel like we missed. But oh yeah, Boro. Yep, he was a low elite. Okay, so a bit of a miss there. Again, not too concerned though. Hey, we don't know much about Cairns. Is probably a medium top 6, if I had to guess. Did we have anybody else that was pinned? When is our next pick? 90. Ooh, that's right up at that one guy. Right here, Whitman. But he might be another low 6. I might take him regardless. But, oh, actually. No, because we can get this guy at 90. Oh, actually, but we might want to take... Yeah, I'd rather take a chance on these two. So let me go with Coleman first. He has 3-bar for medium, and he is medium elite. Beautiful. And a Forcer defenseman. He is a project, though. But being a medium elite, having that value in itself is a good thing. And then... Whitman actually is still there. But I think we are going to go with that other guy. Just make... Oh, yeah. Jukin in there, he is right there. I'm telling you, man, them 5-year out. There's also Cizik right here that we can take a look at. Dupis is 3 years out at 20. It's kind of weird. Hoagland, 5 years out at low elite, could also be a low elite. But I think we'll have our choice here. So Cizik is a defenseman. Well, they both are defensemen. This guy's 6'5". My God. Yeah, let's just go with the big boy. The guy who had at first Tommy Julkinen, and he is also a medium elite. So wow, all right, we are really hitting in this draft overall. And Dupis, is this the guy that we're looking at? if that was the other guy, that was a huge hit. Like, we completely made the right choice there. I'm not seeing a medium elite anywhere in here regardless. So, yeah. We definitely made the right choice there, it looks like. Yep, Jokin right there. Wow, yeah, we've had a great draft here. Loading up on the prospects. And then I think we just had that other guy at 215 pinned, which we can get in the next round, right? Yep. So anybody else here that we want to take a chance on? Tyrell, 5 years out. There's Marco, 3-bar for low elite. There's actually a goalie here with an X Factor, potentially. Yeah, we can go with the goalie, Galchenyuk. He is a French starter, okay. I wonder if that other goalie is anything special, let's see. Where is our pick? We are probably back here a little bit. Winchester, was he the other goalie? I feel like there was another one. Because he was like right in that range. Yeah, it might have been Connolly. But either way, they were all fringe starters, so not worried about that. And then, just to finish out our great draft, Severson, a confirmed low elite for us. So yeah, wow, what a draft. This is probably the best draft we've had, unless you want to count Connor Bedard, because he is the franchise player. But overall, with picks, this is definitely our best draft. And then, there's not really anything left, to be honest. I seen somebody had X Factors, potentially. Low 7, though, he might not be anything. Let's go with... Yeah, it doesn't really matter here. Just Moen, because he has 2-bar low elite, even though I don't think he's... Okay. Even the guy I didn't think was going to be anything. Low elite. Wow, what a draft. I mean, even that screen right there. 2 medium elites, 2 low elites. An almost perfect draft for us, even though that wasn't even the priority in this episode. But what a draft. Absolutely. And yeah, I forgot we added Alex Ovechkin in that trade. So re-sign stage here that actually makes it pretty interesting for our veterans, as Max Jones is back, Nazar is back, which is good to see. And as Ovechkin, he does want a contract. How much is he looking for? Decent amount of money. Let's worry about our other guys first. So Lenny is looking for about the same amount of money. So maybe I go 2 years and then have RFA signing rights still. The only thing is he might jump up again. But sometimes they don't ask for a lot in their second contract. Like you can, and they want an extension, you can kind of lower it. So I'll go 8.75 there for 2 years for Lenny. And then Wallinder, I think we're going to qualify. Yeah, I can't pay him that right now. Qualify him. Patty Kane. Yeah, we can give him that contract. 3.8 for 1 year. We'll offer him to start. Ryan Green, I do want to bring back. He actually only wants a 2-way deal, excuse me. I wonder if he accepts the 3-year, $1 million deal for a 2-way contract, which is pretty dumb on his part, but we'll take advantage of that. Pavelski might fall off, yeah. I think Pavelski had a great year for us nonetheless, but he might fall off to like a 75, 76. But shit, man, Dallas, I mean, that worked out for them. But maybe we'll replace him with Ovi. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I do want to leave room for one of these two in case they jump off. Caswell and Leonov, that is. But, oh yeah, but Ovi can play the third line, though. So let me see. Let me just release Bennington off rip. And then Limpbaum will bring back. Let me send a day here, see if our guys... Kane said no because we only give him a 1 year, which we're still going to do, but maybe we'll just pay him a little more. How about $4 million for you? There we go. So we still have $21 million, which is definitely enough room to get Ovi and, like, a goalie if we really want. Yeah. Especially for just 1 year. Why the hell not? Let's bring Alex Ovechkin to the Chicago Blackhawks. I mean, he just had a 90-point season. If we can get him for like $7 million, yeah, I'll take that. My personal favorite player of all time, Alex Ovechkin. Looks like we don't have number 8 retired either, so he can rock that as well. The Great 8 coming to Chicago after, oh man, he just missed the cup window with Edmonton. That sucks. But maybe he'll be the one to push us over the edge. He's been pretty good in the playoffs too, so we definitely could use that. And I think that is a perfect veteran addition to this team to kind of replace Pavelski, a more offensively focused player. But yeah, I don't think we have too many other players to re-sign here. So Pavelski, I think we're going to let walk. McAllister, I can sign to his ELC, as well as Purcell. These guys can play in the AHL this year. Tepley, he did all right in the AHL. We'll re-sign him if he wants a two-way. Yep. Who else do we have? Del Mastro, he's been playing in the AHL. Just got to keep people down there anyway. Crutil, same thing. De Silva, we could sign. And I think we will. Even if he plays in the AHL, we're kind of stocking up with the AHL team there, which is good. Golod has been good for us in the AHL. Hayes is still pretty young. Yeah, we'll just sign all these guys for the AHL here. Yep, Savoy, come back. There you go. Yep, why not? Just so we don't have any 50s in there, too, especially. And then I think I'll let these guys stay. Low Elite, here we got to sign. Yep, there you go. Anybody else? Another Low Elite here. Only 55 at 20, but just based off your potential, I'll give you a contract. And then goalie-wise, we are set. So let me make sure all these guys sign, which they do. All right, perfect. So we have $15 million remaining into free agency, which is definitely enough to sign a goaltender. And then we also want to target a second-line center. And if we have to trade Newhook, which that's what we'd have to do regardless. But yeah, and then extensions coming up. We do have to sign Catone. So that is one thing to think about. Pelika's going to be up this year as well. Caswell's going to be up. So lots of big contracts coming up. Kasparaitis as well, but a big year for us. So this next offseason is going to be huge for us. That's why team success right now is very important. So we're going to keep an eye on who's doing good and who's not doing so good. So I think, do I have any scouts to re-sign? A couple here. So let's get these guys back. Scouts were absolutely killer this year. Able to bring us in a lot of good prospects, which debatably we don't need. But honestly, they could be good trade pieces. We haven't made a huge trade in a while. So if we want to get that second line center, they could be some pieces for us. So yep, I think we're good to sim to free agency now. And then we will leave the episode there once I see the free agent class and if there's anybody on the block as well. So let's see. The big question is there going to be a second line center that we could sign, and is Jake Ottinger available here in free agency? So let's take a look at the class this year and start by UFA. Yeah, right away I see Martin Necas, who's been great. Nico Hischier, who's also been good. We have Iafallo, who actually had a good year, and he played for Dallas, right? We just matched up against him, yep. Nick Waugh is out there. But yeah, I think your two targets would be either Hischier or Martin Necas, both at 28, entering their prime. Yeah, there's actually a lot of good options. Scheifele's out there as a veteran. Batherson. But yeah, if we're looking to make an upgrade at that second line center, these two are definitely in the question. Quinn Hughes wants $15 million, by the way, which is crazy. And the other big question, is Jake Ottinger available? Yes, he is. Wow, he wants too much money though. My God. We would have to wait until he goes down because holy shit. Unless we only, I mean, yeah, even that is, yeah, we cannot pay him that much money. I mean, Tristan Jarry's out there. Yeah, goaltender is going to be a very big question for us once again, because we could go we might have to, if we're going to sign one of those guys, we might have to go the low overall strategy and just hope that one of them can simulate well. Like, look at it. Some of these guys have good save percentage at a low overall. Like, Drieger had a 927 last year. Oh, that was in the AHL. So that definitely explains that. But yeah, goaltender is going to be a big question for us. But if we take a look at these two, we don't have to trade anything for them. We can just trade Newhook and acquire one of these two. But yeah, here's a look at Natchez, and then here is a look at Nico Hischier. So you take your pick. Yeah, I think we might want to target one of these two. I think so. So you guys let me know which one of those two we should go after, if either of them. And then I think the one we need help with the most is goaltending. So do we keep an eye on Ottinger, see if he goes down, and then try to sign him? And then if that doesn't work out, we can target like a lower overall and hope they just have a good year. I mean, that might be our best strategy. But yeah, we're definitely going to be having to watch the cap now that we're paying all of our guys. So yeah, you guys let me know what you think we should do with this team. Catone actually does want an extension. Let's see what he's asking for. Absolutely. With him playing on the first line, we're going to give him this contract right now. Let me see the 12% trick. I gotta save every dollar I can right now. So 955. And yep, there we go. Divided by, or whoop, not what I wanted. 955 minus 12%. We can get him down to 8.4, so we can offer him 8.5 here. And if he accepts that, that is a great contract for us. And then Pelika also is in need of one. He doesn't want one, though, which is a big thing. And he wants a reasonable amount of money. And how about Caswell? What's he looking at? We could cheat the system kind of there. I don't know if I want to do that, because it might ruin him. Because sometimes when you like extend these guys for really low money, they just tank. But oh, Kasparaitis as well. He's looking, and yeah, I might want to do that right away too. So yeah, you guys let me know. Actually, you know what? Caswell for 8 years. I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna offer him 375. If he accepts that, that is a great contract. But with Caswell being a medium elite, it really feels cheap there. But you guys let me know what you think, of course. And thank you guys for the support recently. Once again, I've been saying that a lot, but we've been getting consistent viewership and interaction on these videos, which is good to see. Really motivates me to keep making these. Like I said, I recorded this video right after the last one. So, yeah, really appreciate that. Of course, you guys... Wow, I completely blanked right there. Just, you guys know the drill. As always, you guys take care.